Hi everyone. So this video is about the fitness part of my story, and I want to share with you because at 55 I got in the best shape of my life, which I was never expecting. All I wanted was to lose a little bit of weight and to feel better about myself, and I wanted my arms to be stronger. And so I was somebody who went to the gym, and I was still going to the gym. Although I will say I skipped the gym a lot. I didn't have a lot of accountability. I didn't have friends at the gym. And so if I skipped, really nobody noticed but me. And so if I really look back and if I journaled the times I went to the gym, it was probably less often than I really thought. So the thing that I loved about when I came upon an online fitness accountability group, aka challenge group, is that I had accountability. So I had to show up every day, even though really I wasn't meeting anybody in person. And I just had to log on and tell people I did my workout. So I got to do my workout whenever I wanted to work out. I got to do it in my house. So instead of driving to the gym, which took 30 minutes there and back, and then adding on changing, so it really was a time saver. So I was not only like now accountable and getting my workout in, I did it in less time. And the workouts were 30 minutes. And so before I was doing the elliptical and the treadmill, and I was doing the recumbent bike, and I was doing like 20 minutes on each. So I was spending an hour, so twice as long for no results. So here I cut my time way more than half. And then I wanted to do my workout every day because I didn't want to be a slacker. So I loved it. I just loved it. And the first program I did was actually 25 minutes a day with the weekends off. So I loved that, and I loved that format. And so I showed up every single day. It's the first time in my life, I think, that I did something from beginning to end and that I did not skip. And so during that, it was a 10-week program. And it was over the holidays. My first day, my first workout was November 4th, 2013. I'll never forget it because it was before Thanksgiving. It went through Christmas. I finished it right after Christmas. It was, I lost 10 inches over the holidays. Who loses 10? Usually you gain 10 inches over the holidays. So I didn't eat perfect because it was the holidays. So I lost 4 pounds and I lost 10 inches. I went down a pant size. And I like to talk about the weight that I didn't lose because, I wanted to lose 10 pounds. And I didn't lose 10 pounds, but I lost a whole pant size. So people tend to focus on the weight when really that doesn't necessarily say how healthy you are. So have you ever heard the term skinny fat? So there's people that are walking around that are skinny, but they're actually really unhealthy because they don't have the muscle. They don't have the frame strength in their body. And so over the time, I didn't realize I was building muscle and I was getting leaner. And I went to get a massage one day because I was so sore. And I had like these midpoint pictures, beginning pictures, midpoint, and end pictures. And so I was like the midpoint, and I showed her my pictures, and she showed me and I would have never caught this, but my muscles in my back had filled in what was previously like dips and pockets where I didn't have muscles. And so I thought that was really cool because it took somebody who knew something about the human body to educate me and tell me how I was changing and see things in my pictures that I didn't even see for myself. So the fitness aspect of my journey came first. And then the nutritional piece came second because I really got focused on my nutrition when I started my second program. So I will talk about that tomorrow because I want to do it kind of chronologically how it happened to me. But my first program starting in November of 2013 changed my life. And one of the reasons is that, and we, by the time we're in our 50s, we have probably had something in our lives that prevents us from doing something. And for me, I had knee surgery. I had a ski accident when I was 15 years old, had knee surgery, and I always had it as an excuse. So I couldn't do lunges because of my knee. I can't run that far. I can never do a marathon because my knee. And my knee bothered me a lot. And so I was really afraid when I started the program, but I was determined. And so the program had some high impact moves in it. But with every single program that Beachbody does, there is a modifier who does low impact versions. And so I love the fact that there was this modifier, and I followed the modifier for a good portion of the exercises, especially in the beginning. And then as I got stronger and my knee got stronger, I was able to do more of the regular exercises. But still in the end, I still lost 10 inches and still did a couple of the modifications for the exercises. So my knee is today, I don't ever have pain in my knee. It is stronger and better than it was when I was in my 20s. So, and that's because the exercises, they teach you how to do the exercises correctly, and the muscles around my knee have actually strengthened. So I am so pleased with, and then I proceeded to do my next program. I started in January of 2014, and it was a 90-day program. And during the course of that program, I lost 9 pounds and 5 more inches. So in this case, I lost more weight, less inches, because I was pretty lean by then. But I will say that I started to get my nutrition on point, and I entered a contest, and I won a contest that was held, and that was the best shape in my life. By the April of 2014, I was in the best shape of my life. For the first time in my life, I did a chin up, where you pull your chin up, your hands are facing you. And I never could do a chin up. My whole life, when I did that physical fitness presidential award, never could get that because I couldn't do that hold. I couldn't do that. I think for a while it was a pull up you had to do, and then they switched to where you just had to hold it. And so to do that at age 55, I turned 55 while I was doing that program. I went screaming through my house. I never in a million years thought I could do a pull up, but you can do things that you would have never imagined. So if you have the right support system, if you have the right program, if you have the right coach, and you have the right setup, and for me, it was all about something that I could get done easy, like short. Make it a short, but I want it effective. I want it short. I'm busy. I'm a busy person, and I wanted it to be something that I didn't have to leave my house for. Do you know how wonderful it is to not have to go outside when it's cold and when it's rainy and and I could fit it in my schedule where it worked. I didn't have to do it when everybody else was doing it like you do with classes. So for me, my fitness journey, it began November of 2013, and I lost 17 pounds in the short months of my beginning of my journey, and I never thought I would get back to my college weight. I got back to the weight that I was when I was in college. And so I've learned so much, and all I wanted to do was pay it forward to other people. I felt so good about myself, and I tried so long by myself to just lose a simple 10 pounds. And I just I wasn't doing it right. And I couldn't afford a personal trainer. So I found this, and it was amazing. It didn't, my expectations, it more than surpassed my expectations. So, and here I am 2.5 years later, and new programs get launched every 3 months, and I get to try them and be the first to try them. And I never get bored. The variety is great, and that was the other key thing. Is I was so bored with the same old thing and the same old playlist on my iPad or iPod, and so I just found something that worked for me. And I will say it doesn't work for everybody. Some people like to go to the gym, but actually I've had people who have told me no, and then they love it because they go to the gym still, but it complements their stuff. People who are runners, but it complements what they do as a runner. So anyways, that's my fitness story and part of my Beachbody journey. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.